they're professional victims. They constantly look for, maybe?
Maybe. That's what you think.
Have you been listening? Meanwhile, down at the border, with all the other craziness going on, stupid, idiotic impeachment for no crime. Still waiting on Barr. Hopefully, we keep on hearing that. I can listen to Hannity last night and I want to just shit a brick when I. Yeah, the IG report's coming out soon. Just put it out. Just shut up. I don't want to hear about it. It's coming out. Just shut up and put it out. Yeah, Barr is investigating. Just shut up and start indicting people. Just shut up and start indicting people. I'm so tired of not being on the offensive. So anyway, with all this other craziness going on, this is just some clips of people living on the border. What's going on down on the border. Hope you enjoy it. If you like it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit all the appropriate buttons, and then contribute and subscribe. See, I get the links. Go to the links. Go to my site. The shop button is worthless because I don't have a shop still, so hopefully soon. Anyway, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you on the side.
You're on the border. Yeah.
I know. How's it? I spoke to an attorney for ICE about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he just went on a rant. He says it's insane what's going on down there.
The Wild West pretty much right now. It's pretty crazy down there.
What are you running into? Mostly drugs or what's
everything?
Child, everything.
Everything's happening.
Jesus Christ.
But according to CNN, there's nothing going on.
Oh no, it's a manufactured crisis. Yes, and then if there is a crisis, it's Trump's fault.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the paper today or in the news, I think it was Breitbart, one of them. It said that since Mexico started clamping down, the crossings are down 25%.
What?
Yeah, which means only 150,000 a day.
They got no agents working. They're all doing processing right now.
Yeah.
It takes about 4 hours to process a body coming across. So
amazing. How you doing, folks?
Hello. They're with us.
Oh, cool.
I love it.
Another cop.
Another cop. Yeah, you guys everywhere.
This is their first time here.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, welcome. I call it the home of the alcoholic Peter Pans. And why would you be a Democrat?
I like giving back to people.
Giving back to people?
Yeah.
How? Explain that to me. What do you mean giving back to people? How does that work? What do you mean? How does that work?
When it comes down to us, I already pay enough.
Who's giving back to it? Who's giving back to it?
The government is.
The government. So the government's your friend. The government's giving back to people. So you give your money to the government, and the government allocates your money. So you trust the government to allocate your money better than you do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Nope.
So the government never wastes any money. They never screw anything up.
You can't.
They do, stupid. But there's no.
This guy works for the government too, and he agrees.
No.
What do you do for the government?
Work on the border.
You're an agent?
Officer. Blue. We work port of entry. You got border patrol and then you have customs officer.
Yeah. I spoke to a ICE attorney out here a couple of weeks ago. Spoke to several border agents, veterans, and they tell me that what the hell they're going through is horrible.
It's terrible. People don't know what's happening on the border. It's terrible.
I have one bone to pick with Trump on this. The president has been set. I mean, he's got the authority to do this, and not Congress, not the Supreme Court. No stupid liberal judge can stop him.
Do what?
He is commander-in-chief, and the Constitution gives him sole priority over protection of the border. Why he hasn't put the full force of the military on the border to give him instructions to keep everybody 1,000 yards away from the border is beyond me. We have the weapons to do it. We have non-lethal weapons.
That'll never happen.
We have non-lethal. Why not? We are protecting borders around the world.
'Cause-
We got borders we're protecting
That's true.
anywhere around the world. Our military, our tax dollars are protecting borders
other
around the
people,
world.
but not us.
But we can't protect our own borders. Why not?
I agree, but you talk to 100 people here, 80% are going to say no.
I don't give. They don't matter. They don't meet. Just like Congress, just like the courts, these people don't mean shit to a tree when it comes to protecting our borders. It is a sole priority of this President of the United States. There isn't anybody that can stop him. Nobody.
A lot of these
None of
people
us.
don't agree.
Who gives a shit what they?
I think that's what the holdup, though, is. Like in reality, that's what it is, though. It's because so many people will make such a big deal out
Who
of it.
gives a fuck?
I agree with you, though. Like what?
Who
needs to be
gives a
done
fuck
needs
how
to be
many
done.
liberals scream? They're going to
Right.
scream anyway.
Right.
If he paved the
But it's
damn
politics,
streets
man.
in
Like,
gold
he's gotta
right
get
now,
reelected.
they'd scream that,
Politics.
oh, their streets are too bright.
I agree.
That's how liberals are. They're professional victims. They constantly look for, maybe?
That's what you
Have you been listening? Indeed. So how are things down in Brownsville? I mean, you're so close to the bone down there.
Oh, man,
You're
we-
right there.
We're in the middle of it all. We're in the middle of all that illegal border crossing, narcotics, crime waves. Well, it's across. It's not actually in Brownsville, but the border patrol out there is, man, poor guys. We feel sorry for them.
But you know, they talk about all these border people, you know, they're crossing and they die crossing the river. It's been happening for years.
Since
We
I was a
lived-
kid.
I mean, that was
Right
right
near the
behind
border.
our backyard. They just wouldn't put it on TV before. Now they
But
make
it's
it
the
such
same.
a big deal.
Is it
There's
gotten
nothing
more
new.
so? Is it been
Oh,
kind
more so.
More
More so?
so,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been happening for
I was
years.
speaking to a guy yesterday. He was originally from Europe, but he's married a Mexican woman. He's living in McAllen right now. He says that it's wonderful down in Mexico because there's no crime. He said, but
Well, that's not true.
yeah,
We
yeah.
used to spend a lot of time in
We were
Mexico.
able to go
We
all
stopped.
the time. We can't
We
even
just
go
stopped.
anymore.
We're done. We can't go out there, and if we do, it's got to be maybe midday, and we're out of there. Anything in towards the afternoon,
And you
getting
can't
dark
go
or whatever.
way in like you used to the restaurants.
Especially around the border where you guys are. I mean,
Yeah.
that's me. I mean, he's away from the border. He was middle class. So it's like I'm sure he's kind of removed
Yeah.
from the.
Well, you know, the cartels have gotten a little bit better. They're not really targeting tourism that much, but yeah, it's still bad though. It's not safe. Even for my buddies over there in Mexico, they tell me, no, Norman, don't.
Has
come
anything
over here.
improved recently? I mean, they said that there've been some more. There's been some more patrols. More.
Well, no, what's happening is that the media over there is forbidden from reporting what's going on over there. They'll kill reporters.
Oh,
that are-
and
Yeah,
Mexico.
they'll-
There was
they'll
just
knock
last
them out.
week. There was another report of a.
Oh yeah,
No
And that
reporter getting
reported-
murdered.
so you don't hear about it, but it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. But you know, it's just gotta get better.
All right. All right, Katie, thanks. And again, remember, hit all the buttons. And I'll be heading out on the streets again today. So another long day out there doing battle with the crazies. So pray for me out there. I'll be praying for you. God bless you. See you on the streets.